Did you report Joe missing? Asked Edwards. I tried to, but the man I spoke to said Joe wouldn't be considered missing for several days as he was an adult. Neither of them was surprised at Taryn's reply. It was standard procedure. I kept trying and trying. I've been so worried. What changed today? Taryn looked at Edwards and then back to Sara. I heard something this morning, a rumour that a body had been found at Barnum Parva New Hall. Is it true? Why would you think it was him? I don't want it to be. Tears were running channels in the woman's pale foundation. Her body was shaking with distress. It just seemed like too much of a coincidence. Why? Sara moved across to the other sofa and sat next to the distraught woman. We all went there, back in the spring. To an open day? Yes, I think the others thought it would be a treat for me, which, in a way, it was. I'm not so up to date on contemporary art as they think. It's not my specialist area. What is your specialism? Sara was genuinely curious. Futurism. You know, Boccioni, Marinetti, Severini, even Goncharova, and all that. Italian and Russian early 20th century dynamic art. It's what I did my doctorate on. You're a doctor? Edward sounded surprised. Taryn lifted her chin momentarily in a defiant gesture. Just because I'm a goth doesn't mean I'm stupid. Yes, strictly speaking, I'm Dr. Taryn Deacon. Just don't ask me about a broken wrist or your kid's rash. She dropped her head again. When I heard the rumour, I realised we had been there recently, and I panicked. I got Dom to speak to Reese and check Joe's room. Which made Reese report him missing. That and his phone is dead. None of us can get through. We've all been trying. Sara looked round the sepulchral decorations in the living room. The bookshelves were jammed with large, expensive art tomes mixed with gothic novels and horror film DVDs. The mantelpiece was cluttered with faux skulls, picture frames with joke ghosts draped around them, and candlesticks with used candles in them. A black Victorian-looking top hat decorated with steampunk paraphernalia and dark feathers sat on an old phrenology bust. Do you have a recent picture of Joe? Sara asked. Sure. Taryn reached for her phone. This was us on Friday night, at the Holly. Sara examined the picture. The couple were clinking champagne glasses and smiling. Sara recognised Taryn in the steampunk top hat, while the man opposite her looked fit and happy. He also looked a lot like the body in the Alec Clifton funerary urn.